what's happening, my peoples? Astromystic here, back again. This is part 2 of the videos today. This is for the weekly guidance only. And then check me back out later on the next video. You're gonna, I'm gonna show where people are going to, for the eclipse, of what's going to be happening and where to look for that in your chart. So the guidance for this week, I always start with fire signs, and that is for your Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. All right, so this week for you guys, maybe a little bit of a challenge, and maybe not a challenge for everyone, but maybe a little bit of hard time, or maybe a little more crazier than normal, which I know the world's crazy right now, but in your own personal, environment. So try to choose your words wisely. Try to choose words that don't trigger people, or that that are a little more nicer than maybe what you would normally do, or maybe you need to be a little more nicer to yourself. So try to be a little more kind. Don't try to force anything. If something's not working, don't force it. Just let whatever happens happen. Let it serve its course. Let it do whatever it's going to do. Don't be petty with things. Don't be so sweating the small stuff, if that makes sense to some of you. Because this week will have, some of you may have, some disappointments or some stuff that's going to arise. Because this week may be a little harder than we've seen in the last little bit. So, try to just kind of take a little step back a little bit. And just kind of be more of an observer. And a little kinder. Because we know you fire signs are... You like to, So just take a little breather and take a little step back this week. All right, so next up is our earth signs, our Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. And this week may start out heavy. Actually, the whole week may be a little heavy. Some of you may have a little more heavier feelings from the beginning of the week. But things should start kind of moving and turning for you. And just remember, the communication is key this week for you guys. There may be some heated arguments with your partners, your friends, your coworkers, or something. So be mindful when you're speaking to people that you may not see eye to eye this week. So be very clear in your communications. Be very clear and choose how you speak to someone so it's more effective. Don't just get angry and frustration, or let frustration set in, and just be, just try to pull back a little bit on that. And also, this could be relationships being tested this week. With the eclipse coming up this weekend, this could be really things happening around your home life also. So listen to your inner voice. Listen to your gut. Listen to your guides. Listen to when you pray, what comes to you, what answers come to you afterwards. You're going to want to look for guidance and listen to the answers. And this guidance is going to help a lot of you just to be mindful of looking, and searching it out, because the issues may be a little deeper than what you're thinking or what right now. So some of it may even be subconscious, but you can pull that out with all the retrogrades happening. So it's a time to start thinking about changing your life and how you can make changes. With everything that you got going on and everything in the world, where can you make changes? Where can they be effective? Maybe it is a partnership. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's moving to a new home. But we'll see how this plays out for you guys this week. But now is your time. This is your week to do the most important things you need to do while the eclipse energy is happening. So don't waste this time. Don't. Okay, so next we have the air signs. And those are Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. All right, so this week may be a little more active for you, or you want to be a little more active. Your courage, you may like have some high courage this week. You may be having, like thoughts of, what's the right word? Temptations. You may have like a lot of things like tempting you to act a certain way, to do certain things. Maybe a feeling, maybe some tempted feelings of something. So don't react quickly and don't act quickly. So know that you're stronger than what you think, and know that you're strong enough to move past those things. And these quick emotions, they will pass, but you have to allow those things to pass instead of just like, boom. So I'm trying to think of like some better, look for some balance. Like try to figure out the balance between maybe what you want, what you have. If something's tempting you, is it a new job? Is it a new person? Is it you want to spend all this money on a certain thing that you want? Find some balance in that. Say, okay, well, I can do this or I can do that. Just look for that. Maybe take some notes this week, journal it, and just, give it a week or two to see what happens. This week also, you may have to make a sacrifice, and this goes along with the temptation thing. You may have to sacrifice and get something cheaper, or move away from this business, or whatever the case is for you guys. Moving away from the old belief systems of what you think you should have, or what you think you have to have, or whichever way it comes out for you guys. So just keep that in your mind when you're in this situation this week. And then we have the water signs. So those are for your Cancers, your Scorpios, and your Pisces. So water signs this week, maybe a little tough in the beginning. You might see a little bit of deception from people, maybe from friends, coworkers, maybe people you think you know. I already see this a lot happening in Facebook world, social media world, Instagram world, let's just say media world in period. There's a lot of deception in the media, in the social media. Don't get so wrapped up. Water signs are so emotional, and you guys take this a little deeper and a little further. So maybe turn off the news. Don't watch the news. If you see news feeds, or you see a lot of stuff going on in your social media platforms, just take a break from it for a while and, see how that works out for you. Because you're going to want to do something creative, like start something new, or like put something new in the works. Because you've got so much passion in there that I'm trying to think of the best way to tell you guys this. You can turn those what's the word I'm looking for? All that pain and all that stuff that you're seeing out there, you can turn that around. You guys are such catalysts for change, because water signs feel so deeply, and you guys are strong, so you guys can be a catalyst for changing some of that energy a little bit in your world and in your immediate worlds, in your platforms. But don't get too attached to that, because emotions will definitely take over if you allow them to. So be mindful of that, and go into that with an I don't give a crap. I don't give a shit what you see, what this, what that. Have that attitude that it cannot get into the good part, Don't let it get into your heart space. So, there could be something new coming up. So don't get so caught up in what's externally from you and what you're seeing, and, maybe allowing that emotion to get too heavy. So kind of cut that off, because there may be something on the other side of that that's waiting for you, and it's like an opportunity of some sort. So have that strong attitude. Have that I don't care what you guys do attitude. Have that and stand in it and be okay with it. Because you might be just questioning everything right now. And emotionally, you might be questioning everything right now. Some of you may not. Some of you are very strong and stable, and some of the energies out there are not so stable. So let's get strong, my water peoples, and use your passion for good. Use your passion for change. Be the voice. Be the light. Be the catalyst. Be the fire starter. Be the firecracker. Whatever it is in your life and for people, and just go for it. Just do whatever you got to do to make yourself feel good, and to not fall into that deception or that loss or that feeling of hurt. So, all right, my peoples, that is the guidance for this week. And like I said, just be mindful of what you're doing. Take what resonates for you in this video. If none of it does, hey, so be it. You've spent 13 minutes listening to me just, it's okay. If none of it resonates, that's okay. If some of it does, take it, use it. I hope that you all have a great week. Look for my other videos. I've posted, I'll be posting a couple videos today, and talking about some stuff that's coming up in the week. So if you have any questions, comment them below the videos, and I'll try to help you guys out. So I love all of you dearly, and I hope you have an awesome week, regardless of any setbacks or anything going on in the world. You wake up every day and you make it what you want it to be. Set the intentions of having good every day when you wake up. Set the intentions of saying, okay, I'm going to try to have a good day no matter what happens. Set the intentions of helping somebody out, or, doing something nice for somebody. Set that intention every day that's positive, that, maybe normally you don't do, and see what happens. All right, my peoples, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week.